In the studio, we know that recently on Sunday, 2 housemates were evicted. I have the gorgeous Ilebaye in the studio.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And the dapper-looking Khalid.
Thank you for having us.
We're glad that you're here. Super pumped, super excited. How has that reception been now that you're out of the house? You know, what was the first thoughts that crossed your mind when you now found out about all the things that have been going on outside of the house?
First thing that crossed my mind, we have a lot of explaining to do. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And when you say lots of explaining, please give us shed more light on that.
Okay, now that I actually think about it, it's not really a lot of explaining because too much, the football basket.
There you go.
And too much talking, it just makes you look guilty or whatever. So I just want to set the record straight.
Now, speaking about too much talking, before I get into, because I like that you started with that, Ilebaye, it seemed like most viewers believe that you sort of kind of triggered a lot of housemates. Why was that? Was that a strategy or is that just you?
It was just, okay, literally, I'm a very blunt person.
Okay.
I like to say it as it is. Like, I don't like hiding. I just like, if you fuck up, I will just tell you that,
If you please, let's be radio friendly. Radio friendly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
So if you do something I don't like I will just tell you straightforward without painting it blue or black. Like, I don't like this stuff. So, but I felt like, if Ilebaye now, they've already tagged me as Pepe Body. So any little thing I say, she wants to cast fight. So I felt like I was just misunderstood, and partially because I'm just blunt. Normally, if you're blunt, you're rude, you're this, you're that. So,
are you Ghanaian?
I know.
You're not?
And I'm Igala.
It's interesting. Why do you sound so Ghanaian?
My English teacher is Ghanaian, and I love Ghanaian, and I've been there before, so I really got used to the way he taught me how to speak.
That is so interesting. Do you know that I was just like, you know what? I assumed that you're probably half Ghanaian. I assumed. It's interesting because a lot of us, we had Ghanaian primary teachers, primary school teachers. I remember one of my teachers, Mr. Dakpa, Mr. Kwao, but I just never used to speak like that. It's quite interesting though. But I like the way you sound anyways. Now, speaking about liking everything that happened in the BBNaija house, Khalid,
Yes.
when Saif was here, I did talk to him about always being so close to winning the head of house games, and you were that good as well. One of the things that we liked about you was you were that good. Do you think that could possibly be the reason why you were up for eviction back to back? Do you think that you were seen as a threat, or it just happened to be so? I
mean, definitely everyone was there for a game. So that could only be the possible reason. You can't tell me, I want to evict him because he's tall. Nah, or he has too many issues. Nah, it's the competition, definitely. I'm sure I brought it.
Now, speaking about bringing it, what else was your strategy? Because one would say maybe that's a strategy. Every time I ask some evicted housemates, what's your strategy? Like, there's no strategy. But I mean, come on, everyone knows it's a game. So yes, you brought it when it was time for the head of house games. Where else did you bring it, or did you think you brought it? What was your strategy?
I think one thing I can say for sure is this season was very unpredictable, and we caught that early, even before the house. So all strategies went flying out, for those who had strategies. I mean, personally, I was asked, what's your strategy? What are you going to do? I was just so blank because I've never been on a TV show before. I've never done all this. So, I mean, plus, I've gotten as far as I have from just being me, so I think that should be enough, and it was enough. So getting into the house, just taking everything day by day as it comes, you take it, you articulate it, then you process and you move on, you adapt and move on. That's the game,
I like that. This is sidebar, by the way, but it's interesting when we see certain things, especially with Nigerian men, and I'm so sorry to generalize, but why are you wearing a ring on your ring finger? Is there something you want to tell us? Because that's your left hand, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, this is my... I'm actually an anime fan.
Let's know now, because some Nigerian men, we ask them, are you married? They say something like that, or sometimes. So I wanted to know, is that a wedding ring,
No. It's Itachi's ring, for people who watch Naruto and all that.
Oh, fantastic. I just wanted to, I was just trying to ask. But back to the house, by the way, how did you feel that your roomie put you up for eviction? talking about her mess.
I expected that. You know, I did expect that because he knows if I won the head, my guy is going straight up. I mean, love and life, but he could collect. You know, and you know, I respect him for it.
Okay.
He knows it's a game and he knows what we're there for. I really I wish him well, honestly. I can't wait for him to, you know, come out, you know, sooner or later to start work.
All right. So with you, Ilebaye, just taking a look at the dynamics between you and Modella, do you think that she was threatened by your friendship with Brian?
Nah. To me, I wouldn't like. I felt like she's not interested in Brian because I feel like Brian told me he likes her, but like whenever Brian like wants to talk to her, like there's a way she behaves, like, oh, I'm not interested in you or something. This minute, or like, you know, like when someone is talking to you, you know how the way the person behaves, like you know, that, oh, this person have like this tiny, but she doesn't give him green light, she doesn't even give him red light, so I felt like
you didn't think so.
No.
Anyways, the phone lines are buzzing, so let's just take this quickly. Lagos Talks.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. All right, we lost that one. If you want to ask questions, if you want to join the conversation, please feel free to do just that. 0809-234-5913. 0809-191-3913. 0809-222-0913. You can also call 01-515-0913. 01-515-1913. If you want to send a WhatsApp message or call us directly on WhatsApp, 0809 234 5913. Lagos Talks. All right, we lost that one. And if you want to send a tweet at Lagos Talks 913, please ensure that you use the hashtag The Midday Show with Ify. Ensure you use that hashtag. Let's try again now. If this doesn't go through, just move on. Lagos Talks.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello. Wow. Good morning.
Who's speaking?
Good morning. I'm Sheriff calling from Naija.
All right.
Good morning, Khalid. Good morning, Ilebaye.
Good morning, Sheriff. I like your name.
Wow, great talking to you guys. Great. So I want to ask Khalid a question.
Yeah.
Does it feel like his relationship with Daniella, it kind of made your game outside here? It didn't give you the much love that you needed. Maybe if you were in that relationship with Daniella, just maybe you would have stayed longer than you did. Thank you so much.
All right. So, question, so answer.
Okay, that's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
You know, in as much as the relationship could have, you know, made me stay in the house, you know, there's still a possibility that it could have, you know, been the reason why I came out and all that. But I really don't think of it like that.
Okay.
You know, maybe I just feel I was discovered late. You know, because I was actually quiet for the first week. I'm kind of person I like to analyze people that I'm living with, and you see their strengths and all that.
But do you think that works for a show like BBNaija, where you at the first week you are quiet and you're like observant, and hoping that maybe by the second week you're not really sure who you are? Do you think that works?
Oh, there was no hope there. I know who I am, you know, definitely when...
No, I mean, when I say, people know who you are. Like, they finally get to know who you are.
I mean, last nobody who shout, and the thing is, if you start shouting in the beginning, where is the many gas to push yourself
to carry on?
Exactly. You know, and I already know that, during the first week, they don't, evict people. And even if the show was... is different, you know, this season, you know, no nominees were announced after the first head of house game, so definitely you know that something was wrong. So so I had that time. I was confident I had that time to actually analyze, and I did that, you know.
All right, Ilebaye, this is from Victor saying, did you feel anything serious for Brian knowing that he likes Modella when you were in the house?
Nah, I was even happy when he told me he liked Modella. Yeah, so nothing really serious. It's just vibes on vibes, no connection. I don't like him. We're still friends, so...
Okay. Yeah. This is from Chris saying, I was so sad when Ilebaye was evicted. I really loved her.
Thank you very much, and I love you too.
All right, guys, what was the most shocking thing that you heard about yourself when you stepped out of the house? When you finally got a hold of your phone, seeing what was going on social media?
I tried to kiss Kess, the married man.
So can you address that really, because that was a narrative that was being pushed, right? And you know, when any of the evicted housemates comes here, one thing that I ask them, or one statement that I make, is the perspective we see outside of the house a lot of times is different from what you guys are experiencing inside of the house, right? So for you now, and for that narrative that was being pushed, can you address that?
Okay, firstly, I see Kess as a brother, like other brother, not like brother, because like he comes to me nicely and stuff. But I don't know if he's faking it or if he's really genuine. But like and the fact that he loves his wife and is always talking about her. But like, funny enough, I don't see him, or I don't have any sexual feelings or likeness that will even drive me to kiss him. So I guess that day I was tipsy and we're talking about something. Him like saying he's always like gassing people, you go collect or dinya, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, you're always saying something like this. I think that's what I was saying. Like, so if I come and kiss you, now you're trying to tell me you will not kiss me, like you won't fall for the kiss and stuff like that. And he was like, because he was telling me that we'll go see outside, like I'm attractive, stuff like that. So I think that's what I wanted to try. And I felt like he even like the fact that I was even tipsy. So maybe he thought that I was going to do it, because even if I'm tipsy, like low-key, I know I can't make such mistake because I don't like him. I don't see him to like enough to like kiss him. So, and he was like, no, stuff like that. So I just felt like the viewers saw it in another way. So like that's not the way I can't kiss him like I won't have.
So do you think that in any way has affected how people see you, or do you think this is just like, water down the back of a duck, or do you think this has affected the way they see you?
No, I don't think so. I feel like it's whoever wants to talk, but like if they believe me, it's fine. So I feel like my fans or people who love me will like know that I'm saying the truth. But like I feel like it should just go, just normal jams and stuff.
All right, Khalid, what about you? What's the most shocking thing?
The most shocking, I wouldn't say I was shocked, because I started pondering certain questions, like certain things, that people would possibly say, because everybody wants to have is Nigeria. Yeah. So I think what really hit me was the fact, me using Daniella as a strategy. I'm not saying if it was that we had our phones in the house and I was seeing that, my polls are actually dropping, I actually need to do something fast. Definitely I'll be like, okay, this is the next strategy and this is what people like and all that. But it was just like I said on the other station, now fans they play ball pass. When it's time to enter the pitch, everybody's a different ball game.
Yeah.
So that's because it didn't just hurt me. I know it hurt her too, because she had those doubts in the house, and and I'm sure I tabled it very well, but coming out, definitely people's opinions, in as much as Gen Z, I don't give a whatever about people's, it will still affect you.
It's still there. So would you see this relationship or connection with her transcending the house? Do you think if she comes out, is this something you're willing to explore, or it was just what it was in the house?
Oh yes, I'm willing to explore, because it's hard to find someone you're really compatible with. It's one of the major reasons why I stayed single for a while, because you're talking to people, then at one point in time it's, have you eaten, have you brushed your teeth?
I can only imagine.
Boring, and I love in-depth conversation, and she gives me that.
All right, fantastic. Okay, guys, before I let you go, we just like to play like a game called Who's Most Likely To. So I'm going to be reading out some statements, and I want you guys to think who do you think in the house is most likely to do any of these things. And I want you guys to say your answers at the same time, so that you guys are not influencing each other's answers. Okay? And be honest. They don't know anything about it until they come out of the house. They will probably now see. Okay. All right, let's start with this one. Who is most likely to stage a coup in the BBNaija house?
To what?
Stage a coup d'etat. Take over the house. Maybe just block everywhere, block all the cameras, and say, I'm now the new president of the house.
Amaka. Wow.
I like that. All right, so Amaka. Who in the house is most likely to, check this, intentionally oversalt the food when they are cooking for everybody?
Amaka.
I think so, yes.
Amaka.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to be late for their own wedding?
Amaka.
Wow.
I would say me, but I'm not going to say Amaka.
Amaka, yeah, definitely.
Who is most likely to get arrested for fighting with a police officer on the streets of Lagos?
I would say Fina O'Brien.
Fina O'Brien.
Yeah.
All right, finally, who is, in your opinion, most likely to win BBNaija season 7?
Fina.
people I
Fina.
care about.
I'll
So I
say
have
Fina.
people I care about. And Fina is part of those people but I really have people I care.
Now, wow, you're a
yeah.
politician. I said, who do you think is most likely?
I really don't know.
I'll take Fina. I mean,
because
definitely we do
is
care
really
about
tough,
everyone
so-
there. And,
Of course.
I mean, it would be cliche
But based
for me.
on what you've seen, you've come out the house,
Yeah.
you can see what's going on. So who do you think?
I mean, it's a cliche to be biased and say Daniella, no, like because
I mean, may not
her,
be cliche.
Yeah.
At the end, it's your opinion. That's what
and
you
actually,
want.
she's a strong contender, definitely.
Yeah.
You know? But when it comes to other personalities in the house and all that, I'm sure over time, because I know she's going to definitely stay long. Over time,
Fantastic.
she will definitely unwrap herself and like an onion, and you see more sides to her.
Interesting.
But for
She's
now,
like an
from where we
onion.
are, from where we are, right now, I see Fina, doing
Alright.
that. The other strong contender in the house, but man, Fina and Awiri.
Yeah, you can say that again. Ilebaye, are you ready to give us a true answer?
I would say Fina, but you never can tell. This year, Big Brother is so mischievous. Like you can't really put your mind.
Yeah. All right, guys. So what should we expect from Khalid's brand and Ilebaye's brand? What are we looking forward to?
Oh no, there's a lot.
That's allowed him to speak.
Yeah, because actually, yeah,
plenty.
because I get plenty. First things first, I'm a graphic designer, I'm an artist, so definitely first thing I have to just get my camera, and a mad ass laptop, just start giving all those designs that you guys would love to see. I'm a muralist. I like to see my artwork, outside on people's businesses and places, bring color to the world. Something with basketball, definitely. Hermes and I have talked about that extensively. We want to create a
Interesting.
foundation, for people to, because that's what we love, that's what we found peace, most of the
Sweet.
time. Yeah, definitely. Fashion, modeling, carry affiliate marketing to another, level.
Okay.
It's something that young people should actually do. If you're not doing anything at this point in time, you could always help someone, make their business bigger and also get something. There's a course, I took on it and it has really helped me. I mean,
Fantastic. Now I'm interested.
Exactly. If you want that, you could, definitely hit me up on in my DMs, so if you're really interested in the course. Sneaker designs, oh my god, I'm a sneakerhead for real. And I've been complimenting sneakers. My head is just rolling. I already have a lineup of sneakers I want to get for myself, but I also want to have mine, have people wear my own shoes. I've got beautiful designs, so don't hesitate. So whoever is ready, you can come. I really wanted to work with brands like Nike, Adidas, Converse, Vans and all that, So the sky is actually not the limit. Yeah.
I like that. Dream as far as you can. Fantastic. Looking forward to that. Ilebaye, what about you?
Yeah, I would.
Is that what we're looking forward to?
I was listening to him now, so I want to build my own empire because I'm still very young. So I want to sit down and think of what does Ilebaye really, really like.
I like
so
that.
I want to put my hands together and just start building my empire. Then I want to also get an orphanage home. I want to build my own orphanage home for the less privileged, so they have somewhere to stay. Because I don't like seeing people
on the streets,
little people, and the world is so dangerous.
Yeah.
So and also my fashion brand. So I really my acting career, my modeling career, and any other deals and endorsements. So I'm just open to every stuff. And so
all right,
repeat deals and endorsements. Start coming.
I like that. All right, so guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and we really appreciate you sharing all of that with us. For those who are listening, ensure that you are voting for your favorite housemates, because there are people saying, oh, I didn't want Khalid to go, I didn't want Ilebaye to go, but did you vote?
Exactly.
Did you get what I mean? So it's not about you just loving them. Actually, but just go vote. You can still vote for your favorite housemate to ensure that they're staying till the very end. Before saying goodbye completely, just to remind you that Lagos Talks is turning 6, and from next week we have a series of activations for your excitement and your enjoyment, because we're celebrating not just ourselves but with you, because you are the reason that Lagos Talks has been here for 6 amazing years. On day 1, which is on the 22nd, we will be on the streets of Lagos. Feel free to say hello to us if you see any of our representatives. We're giving away exciting gifts. We'll be on the mainland, on the island, and on the 23rd we will be live at Palms. We're going to be broadcasting live from a location. You would see your favorite on-air personalities MCs there from Sports Zone to The Dish, The Wise Men of Comedy, Ado and the Guru, and the list goes on. And it's going to be from 8 a.m. at the Palm. So yes, please come one, come all. For those who will not be able to join us, you could reach us on our social media platforms. You would see that we're going live on YouTube, on Facebook, and we're still going to be live on radio as well. And on the 24th is going to be our workshop. By the way, we are partnering with Ikoyi Obalende LCDA as well as Jobberman. We are seeking to create 500 jobs for the youth, and we are calling out to those within ages 18 to 35. So 18 to 35, we're going to be training you guys in soft skills, and there on that day we would have on the job employment for some people. On that day we would empower people with the actual resources and the tools that they need to start their own business on the 24th of August. The venue is Villa Dome Boutique Hotel, number 27, Okoala Martins Close, off Okoti Ebo, Ikoyi. If you want to register, just reach out to us on our Instagram pages and Instagram page and Twitter page. On Instagram, you would see the link in our bio. Just click the link and follow the instruction. It's easy for you to register. On Twitter as well, it's a pinned tweet. Just click the link, register, and you could check our WhatsApp status as well as our description. 0809 234 5913. I'll go over that again. 0809 234 5913. And of course, we have the town hall meeting, second edition, taking place in Agboiketu. That is the LCDA that we're going to be focusing on, where we're bridging the gap between the government and the governed. You get to hold your leaders accountable. That and so much more that you're going to be expecting and experiencing next week, starting on the 22nd, which is on Monday, to celebrate Lagos Talks at 6. Once again, Ilebaye and Khalid, thank you so much for stopping by, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
It's still the Midday Show. Amazing content coming your way. Stick around.